Hello, welcome to episode 18 of the MMA Wales podcast. I am Ricky Wright, joined here with Adrenalin Fight Night promoter James Wallace and UFC fighter Brett Johns. We are here today to talk about the weekend that has just been, which was Cage Warriors, and the weekend to come, which is Adrenalin Fight Night Tembe. So welcome to the show once again, Brett. How's it going?
Alright, not too bad, getting over some injuries and stuff, but still training in the gym flat out, taking it easy, but managed to do 10 500 rounds today.
10-5?
Yeah.
Me too.
I was a bit bored, yeah, so we ended up just doing a bit of, I didn't do 10 more than that today, I had about 11 rounds today, which isn't good for resting. Like
it's not really a rest period, is it?
No, I should have really thought that today.
Should have gone to a beach or something.
Yeah.
Walked on the beach.
Walked on the beach, no, I didn't bother. I just thought maybe resting with sweaty men would be better.
11 rounds of crotch diving.
Yeah, I've been fasting a lot as well recently.
Intermittent fasting?
Yes.
What type have you been doing?
I've been doing...
Timing wise?
Not too strict, but, okay, I like it.
So the Chris Fries version?
Yeah. I don't eat from 11, I eat at 12. Well, the next day, no, the hour after. No. I kind of eat 10, or depending on how I feel, I'll have my last meal at 10 or 11. And depending on what time I have that meal, I'll have food the next day at 2 or 3. So if I finish food at 10...
So you make sure you have a longer break?
About 15, 16 hours, yeah.
It's supposed to be 16 and 8, you know, they say, but
yeah.
It's roughly... It depends, like, it's what time you get up.
Yeah. Like I said, though, I don't mind that. Apparently, there's a lot of positive things. Yeah, you're quite hungry towards the end of the day. When you just before you eat, you're starving. But I feel like I've lost weight already, like, you know.
The main, like, I've watched a lot of little people putting podcasts up and stuff about little things, and they say the main thing is you end up eating less.
Yeah,
you have less calories at the end of the day.
You do, yeah.
And your body should be burning body fat in the last 4 hours of the intermittent. We'll go back to Chris Reese. Funny as bad as he was telling me about it and how well it's working for him.
Yeah.
And he eats like 1 till 9.
Yeah.
And he's standing there eating this like flapjack, and it's like 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
And like, so how's that?
Flapjack.
It's just once a week.
Yeah. This is the cheat day. But I saw you yesterday doing the same thing. Now it's the cheat days. 2 days a week cheat.
Me and Wally have had a cheat day every day since our last fight.
Yeah, we cheat a lot, like,
I bet you're a lot happier than me, though.
Yeah, well, when I'm eating my food, which is nice, and you're eating yours, it's not,
Yeah. I've had so much green stuff at the minute, and my farts are horrendous. They really are, like, you know.
So, are you trying to, like, keep the out of season weight down?
Yeah.
What's the method in your madness?
No, it's not like, it's not touching 80 kilos.
Yeah.
That's quite bad.
Is it anything to do with the 16% thing?
No, not really. To be honest, I found out now the 16% thing only matters when I'm in California.
California, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, well, depending on if I fight in California.
Screw California anyway, they want independence from the rest of America.
Yeah,
they might even be their own country soon with their own flag and their own army and stuff.
I'll let them as well. Like, I'm happy. I'll just stand across the border waving them from Nevada, from Vegas. Like, I don't care.
You don't give a shit.
No. You want to fight in Vegas?
I love Vegas. Yeah, it's just so easier to fight in Vegas. Like, I know where all the restaurants are. It's like my second home. Do you know, like, you know something like the back of your hand?
Have you ever been to Dick's in Vegas?
Yes, I have. I love Dick's.
Restaurant.
I love Dick's.
Love Dick's too.
Dick's is amazing.
Have you ever heard of Dick's?
Depends on what Dick's you're on about.
I haven't been a Vegas.
You're on about the sports shop.
I am one of the sports shop. I don't get a sports shop.
No, I'm on about Dick's Last Resort restaurant.
No, I haven't. There's 2 Dicks.
You both love Dicks in your own way.
You know that song, Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor by Planet Concords? It's like that, but the Dick's I'm talking about is a restaurant in Vegas where the gimmick is all the waitresses and waiters insult you. And
that's the
horrible
place.
to
I
you.
knew that, yeah.
My ex-missus back.
And they don't give you knives and forks. And like, where's my knife and fork? They go, "Why you want a knife? Eat with your hands, goddammit!" And they just chuck the knives at you, and you're like, "It's me."
Have you been there?
Yeah, a great time.
Is it like that bad? Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun, man.
Is it?
We had.
How many places have we got?
I want to know whether you left him a tip or not. Do you leave him a tip?
Yeah, I did. I was.
Even if they insult you.
That's the idea, isn't it?
They make these paper hats and they write an insult on these paper hats, and then they put them on your head. And they write They write some horrible stuff. I'm trying to think of one that I can say on this podcast, which isn't gonna
Get
make me sound
bleeped
like
by Nathan.
I went in with like Christy and a few of the other referees when I was out with Ryan Infinite and
You're trying to think in your head.
Trying to think of.
Is it just a Vegas thing or is it a chain?
There's a chain in America. Like I want to bring my own Dick's franchise to Swansea.
I'd definitely be visiting Dick's if you do that.
There'll be riots in Swansea.
Next year you're in Vegas.
Too many Dick's restaurants in the place.
Too many dicks in Swansea already.
Best nachos I've ever had. Christy ordered them, but she didn't have any of them. I was like, nah, mate, you ordered to start then. Nobody else did.
Always go for a food with a 55-kilo woman.
That's right. But anyway, we're here today because you have the massive advantage that you were actually at Cage Warriors on the weekend.
Yes.
Because you were there signing and taking photographs along with Jack and Craig.
I signed in there. So I had a full load of photos.
Nobody wants autographs anymore.
No.
Everyone wants pictures.
Lucky enough, I can't spell my name properly. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
But all week I've been seeing like these little kids uploading photos with you, and I'm like, I didn't know I had.
Corey.
What's the McCory?
Probably.
Corey trains them anyway.
That's my training partner, yeah.
You good, but you were there. How was your experience?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Really did. It's the first time, like, obviously they've done anything like that. And like Shaky phoned me up a few weeks ago and said, look, they want to do a meet and greet. Are you interested in doing it? I said, yeah, 100%. I'll do it. You know, there was like 3 of the 4 Welsh guys there, so the only person I don't think was there was John. But obviously you had Jack and Craig there. You know, Craig's half Welsh. We weren't claiming him, so.
He got Welsh flag in his hand.
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah. But he was there as well, and it was a good show. They had this in the front seat. We were sitting next to Ross Houston.
Oh yeah.
Who's fighting for the welterweight title.
Yeah.
Like, he's a cracking guy. Ross is like a really nice guy. But
Who's
I'm
he
not.
fighting?
The Italian boy that's already the champion.
Yeah.
But apparently, like Ross is a big guy.
Mm.
Apparently, the Italian's on like 3 kilos above his fight weight at all times. Like, you know, so
Not a cheat then, yeah.
there's going to be these weight cutters. It's a massive weight difference between the two. Like, you know, especially Ross is a big welterweight. You know, you saw that in the Khalid fight. He was like Khalid's not a small guy either, but you see Ross was big, like, you know. But
Well, I think Khalid, because he took that a little bit short notice. The second time it was like 80 kilos, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a bit higher.
I think it was because of Khalid, right? I think Ross was quite happy with that.
Yeah. You know,
it was a fight that perhaps it's a shame we didn't see him in Liu Long fight, didn't he?
Yeah, and actually he mentioned that on the night. He said like, oh, you know, obviously one of the biggest tests that he thought it was to date was Liu, and he was quite disappointed. Like, obviously the fight didn't happen. Obviously you can't help injuries and stuff, you know. But he was a bit gutted that fight didn't happen because he does respect Liu highly, you know. And
You don't respect anyone.
No.
You know.
I think he respects his mother, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I respect Bet. She watches. I know she watches.
Yeah.
She loves me.
So, I mean, the venue looked brilliant. I mean,
it was really good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you though, the changing rooms, because obviously the way it was set up, the changing rooms was a bit, it was one room where everybody was in, but the way it's like thinged out, it's like, okay, you're in that bit and you're in that bit, there's no door between you, there's like a cut person, so it was okay. They kind of pulled it off anyway. There's like a little corridor where you can pass, where if you want to go to the toilet you have to pass your opponent doing pads or whatever, which is obviously something you can't avoid at the end of the day. It's the layout of the actual place. Yeah, as you walk past, you know, it was like back in the old school Nova Social Club days.
I spoke to, like, I couldn't go up because of this weekend, but I spoke to Di Guns, and he said he went up. And it's such a long day because like Shaky was a massive undercard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He said the only problem was because you go out early to see CRA like boys who were fighting on the card, and then you say no, actually 6 here there like 4 till 11.
Yeah.
He said they wouldn't let him out for food, so they wouldn't let him.
I think that's the venue.
Oh, they won't let him.
Yeah, no, it's nothing to do with Cage Warriors. It's the venue. They wouldn't let him out even though they had wristbands.
So they won't let him out to get food and come back.
No, and then the only thing they saw was nachos. And he said, you know, we can't do.
And not as good as the nachos and Dick's.
Not as good as Dick's nachos.
No,
and,
I love
Dick's. So he said, alright, he said, I got family, so I gotta go. There's a bit of bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still can't come back in, right?
That's bad, that is.
So they stayed in at nachos. They said they went for a curry off, and it was probably really hard to get out of it, was it? traffic was really bad in the way up.
Yeah, it
so
was
many
quite
people
bad.
went.
Yeah,
It's a lot. So
I was waiting for a while.
he said they had carry 2 in the morning. So we're born out. But like as I say, that's completely out of like everyone in Killjoy's control.
Yeah.
Well, something like.
What's the method with not leaving people out? It's not if you've got response.
I know that.
Just trying to get rid of people, probably.
I know, sorry.
Matchroom did a show there a couple of weeks ago, headlined by Joe Cordina.
Yeah.
And they did set like a smoking area, you could go out and smoke, but then there was a massive riot in the smoking area.
Oh, yeah.
And then my friend Charlotte, who loves a fag,
Fag is a riot.
Yeah.
No.
she at least they won't let her back in.
That's two of my favourite things, really. Fag and a riot. Yeah. No, but no, I think I know why.
How was the Millwall game, by the way?
Oh, we all football. No, it was good. It was a good crack.
Who won? I don't know.
Swans on 2-1. Went 1-0 down.
Mention it to Sean Toomey.
Went 1-0 down.
I stopped talking about football.
Yeah,
Wait
fuck
there
it.
now, hang it. Now we're going to shout at Ollie McBurney, my guy. You know, that's an Ollie. Love the Scottish. Right.
Let's talk about the fights.
Yeah, right.
So, well, we mentioned Aaron Khalid earlier. A great fight for him. He's on after winning the Adrenalin title against Jordan James. He had a good win.
Really good win. That fight could have, it was going to be a fight, wasn't it? But
any fight Khalid is in is going to be a fight. I've never seen a boring fight.
But he's so funny. Like he's backing off. Then he's killing you. Do you know what I mean? It's funny with Khalid. You know what I mean?
I chatted to Wayne Samuels in the day. He was in his corner, and I was asking about the fight, and he said the game plan for Khalid. He knows his opponent drops a hand, and he's susceptible to a head kick. And after learning that, I was watching Aaron go for trying to stand up, and his will and ability to just switch the game plan up. It's like, this isn't working for me now. Put him down. Once he got him down, it was game over. Like
his grappling. I know obviously the training partners, but they are very mirror image of each other. Is him and Lou's ground game are very similar. Like once Lou takes a back, he's very good at taking the back.
The striking's not that similar, but
yeah, the striking's a bit different, but definitely the grappling, I see like similarities there. And Jamie Richardson, he fought on the weekend. Yeah, Jamie Richardson. And I remember watching him fight. I think it was Hackenfoss. And he stopped Hackenfoss, and he's quite a respectable guy. I think Hackenfoss gave Jack Mason that massive cut over his eye.
The famous cut.
Yeah. So, Jurison stopped Hackenfoss quite easy, I think. To get a win over someone like him is quite good, And I think the only people that he's lost to on Cage Wars really is Houston.
Yeah,
twice for the belt,
So this ain't no joke, is it?
No. So he's doing the right things. He put him away, Puritan away. I'd love to see who he's going to fight next, because I know he lost his last fight in Cage War, which was Houston, but he's fighting for the belt now, so that's quite a. Still, he wins the next 2 fights or something, maybe because he's in title contention, no?
Yeah, definitely. We also had Corey McKenna on the card, one of Shakey's girls. That was a cracking fight. That was
really good fight. Yeah.
The girl was very good on her feet once she went
yes,
strong.
I scored it to McKenna.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Like people saying there's a robbery, and
it was close.
It was
close.
Like,
I give it a McKenna simply because I thought in the second round she did enough grappling to win that round. She definitely won the third round. No doubt, my man, she won the third round.
I watched it, but I wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
All.
Like a judge.
I took my eye off a little bit, and I sort of thought the Italian girl won, but I missed bits.
She was hard on the coffin nail. That Italian girl was. She was awesome,
And to be fair, Corey has had was that second pro fight? Third pro fight. Like, she's always fought people who had much more than her since she turned pro, a lot more than her.
5-1 is a fantastic record as well. The Italian girl, 5-1.
The Italian girl as well. She was IMAF world champion.
She was IMAF, yeah,
2015. So
no joke.
She came to fight. She came to win, and Corey, she's only 19. I think she is something special about the girl.
Yeah.
Maybe she's fighting a higher level, a bit premature, because.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day.
How many?
She's not as if she's been outclassed or outstrengthened.
Yeah.
The thing is, the girls, as we know, there's less of them.
Yeah.
So there's less fights to get to the top.
Yeah.
So when you need that couple of fights, and you're already big fish. Do you know what I mean?
So
we can understand totally what.
As I said, it won a robbery, but it was very close. It was generally, if you were one of them fighters walking back to your corner when the final bell goes, you wouldn't have all the confidence in the world that you're going to get that with the judges.
No.
Yeah.
It was one of them fights. If they fought again, it'd be I'd want to see that again. I mean, they both brought there. I mean, they both. Like,
what was that? Straw?
Strawweight, yeah.
There's no Cage Warriors Women's Champion strawweight, is there?
No, I think what they want to do is build her up for that. One girl I'd like to see Corey fight is a Bulgarian girl, Alexandra Toncheva. She's like my Bulgarian bestie.
Yeah.
Ricky's got a bestie.
How many besties
in every country?
Me and Alexandra like that. And it's not that
he's put me on to a few of his besties.
I think it'd just be a great fight. Alexandra, she's asked me to get her fights in the UK because she's struggling in Bulgaria. She's 1-1. She lost her debut on Rising to a girl who's now in the UFC.
Rising as well.
Yeah. She lost a close decision, and then she won her last fight by decision. I think that'll just be a great fight if you're listening. Ian Dean, Cage Warriors, Shaky, make it happen. Alexandra Toncheva versus Corey McKenna.
How much you get for that? How much you get for that? Saying that now. How much?
Well, Alex,
this is my back account details.
I make sure I get Bulgarian translations. So you understand. Yeah. What else do we have on the card? Chris Edwards.
Yeah, that was the fight I was going to mention. I like the fight. I was telling you about
it. I didn't laugh. I laughed about Bulan, but we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
But Dez is great, and he's never in a ball. No. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like a bit like Khalid. I'm always waiting for him just to pull something off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I absolutely love the guy.
All of a sudden the guy's choked out. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Dez,
you left it too late. That's what it's like. It's like, when's he gonna do it? Dez, you left it. That's what I'm waiting for.
I think in the second round when you had the guys back, when you got fighters like Liu Long and Jack Shaw, they don't go for submission until they've broken their opponent.
Yes, yeah.
Dez was trying to get a choke. Ended up going higher and trying to finish the fight, but tried to go for the armbar. And he came off the back and brought the guy Bulan back into the fight.
Yeah.
I wish he just went for the kill there, and then maybe he would have opened up. I don't know. I mean,
it was just the second round said it for me. The first one was close. I'd have to give it a Bulan the first round. Second round, there's all day long. Even to the point where like Bulan was meant to be the power striker. There was only one person rocked in that fight, and it wasn't Chris.
Yeah.
I saw Chris land a couple of gloves on Bulan, and he was a bit shaken up at one point. I felt like maybe if he kept this standing, but then again, though, like he's a grappler. Chris is a grappler, and he'll always go back for them roots, like, you know. And in the third round, like me and Chris spoke about it after the fight. Actually, he went for a shot and just got it was good sprawl from Bulan, and he ended up being on his back then, you know. And like I said, to me though, you know, at the end of the day, that's one of the best Cage Warriors bantamweights at the minute. I see Bulan fighting Jack next, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, I think I'd have to happen.
Did you see what
the tweet?
That's why we were laughing. Yeah. That's why I laughed at.
Yes. The thing is though, it's like, do you see Chris Edwards' response after that? I laughed at that. That was funny.
Just laughing.
Just laughing faces. But yeah, good job.
Do you know what though? I mean, they say Bulan was being disrespectful. I love stuff like that. I love a bit of drama.
Get to a title fight against Jack Shaw, doesn't it?
I love a bit of popcorn. You know, there's a storyline, there's a narrative behind it that he's beaten two of the Tiger Combat bantamweights, Jack's teammates. Jack's out for revenge. You know, Jack said
it's sellable.
Yeah, it's very sellable. I mean, if you think
for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Bulan posted a picture of Josh Reed, Dez, and Jack Shaw, and red circles around them all with crosses through Josh Reed and Dez, indicating Jack Shaw's next. On Twitter, which is
wild up a few people.
Which it will.
Yeah.
It will. I mean,
all the 15 people who got Jack Shaw on fire tattooed on their neck. They probably started going.
To be honest though, like I can see what I want, but they said they offered him that world title shot on the Friday, and he turned
now a lot of people this is the thing though, he probably thinks he deserves the title fight now, which I wouldn't argue with him.
Yeah,
but why would you want to take it on the day?
Yeah.
Why would you want to take it on the day?
I know, yeah.
Like
if
fighting.
that was me, I'd put my balls on the table and say, yeah, right, then I'll fight him, for the belt.
Yeah.
But you're a different animal.
It's true.
You
don't know what his coach has said though.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know what his coach has said.
Yeah, exactly.
What Chris has said, hang on, no, if you win this fight, you deserve the next one.
Talking to the man who won the Cage Warriors bantamweight title.
I know. Yeah.
Fighting 8 rounds in one night, like.
Yeah, biggest flick of my career. Second to the calf slicer.
But like, if someone says to you fight Chris Edwards 3 rounds and you've trained for Chris,
yeah,
or you fight over 5 rounds,
the extra 2 rounds is a lot to some people, not everyone.
But I can see where you're coming from, and he knew the impending date was in the background. I'd like to see the Boulan fight. There's another bantamweight in the Cage Warriors division. I can't think of his name now.
The Londoner, isn't it?
It's like an African name.
Yeah, some airlines. He can't do as well.
Ekandayo.
The thing is, there's a lot of guys who are winning within. I don't know what Cage Warriors. Like a lot of organisations don't think a world title fight should be between 2 countrymen. Now Wales and England to me isn't 2 countrymen, but they see it as it is, right? Now I don't know what their criteria is for picking title fights, but to me there's a lot of guys, because obviously most of the Cage Warriors fighters are British and Irish. There seems a lot of people who could fight Jack before the foreigners. But they still see the people who never fought on Cage Warriors.
I know you mean.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if they're fighting on Cage Warriors and winning, they're not getting anywhere. You know what I mean?
The fight that best described that is a fight where they put 2 guys in Cage Warriors that have won a few fights each together. The best example I can think of was me and Brum.
Yeah.
Brum had a few fights in the promotion, I had a few fights in the promotion. But like,
yeah, it's perfect. Brum deserved it. He deserved to have the fight.
Yeah, and it was.
I know what you mean. Are you saying like the 2 guys they brought in to fight Jack, his original opponent, and then the German guy?
Are not regulars on Cage Warriors.
Yeah, it just seems like
it's weird.
It's quite random.
I don't know what their criteria is. Or is it they want other countrymen? Do you know what I mean?
But then Cage Warriors have got they've promotions in, they put on shows in Belgium and you know,
but were them 2 people?
I don't.
On fighting on Cage Warriors already.
For example, like the fact that, and what happens is they fight for the titles, and say if they lose, then they start fighting on the show.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the Italian brother fought Nathaniel Wood, and Nathaniel knocked out. Then a few months later, he fights Chris Edwards in London. Remember?
Yeah, and then it's like, what has he got to climb for now? Because they give him another shot. No, do you know what I mean? So it's like, it seems right when they bring him in first.
Yeah.
I don't know. The criteria, as I said, might be we don't want 2 British people to take out for a world title, and then that is fair enough. They've got to look outside of Britain. I don't know. Every organisation has got a way.
Like I love the idea of maybe.
I think Brian deserves it next.
Who's that now?
I think Brian.
Boulan definitely deserves the. And this is going completely off. Yeah, this is going off completely off Chris Edwards' record the last 3 fights. Beating like good guys in my opinion. Brian Crichton. Who else did he beat as well?
Josh fighting for the title. Josh Reed fought. I mean, they're the right people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Josh had a few fights under the promotion. Then they put them in with Nathaniel.
But that's what I mean. When did Boulan beat Josh?
Oh, going back, that was like.
It was in Newport, wasn't it?
It was like the last Cage was in Newport. It was, which was like what, a couple of months back.
That's what I mean. So, like, he was a title contender.
Yeah.
Dez is on a win streak. It makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah,
now
it does. Yeah, because I think on like in the imaginary Batman rankings in Cage Warriors, I think Chris was quite high up there now after 3 wins, 3 in the trot. Bear in mind that the last guy that Chris fought, his previous fight, he fought Nathaniel for the belt, and he beat him, the Italian boy. Now he's fought Boulan, and he was.
And Josh was up there before.
Yeah, and not even like it wasn't even like as if Chris was like completely outclassed. He wasn't outclassed. It was. I think if he went in that third or a bit different, he could have won that fight, you know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
In a 5-round fight, you could have. You never know. In the extra round, you could have beaten Boulan. I think if Chris Edwards fought Boulan 10 times, they'd win 5 each.
Yeah, it's one of them things. Yeah.
But I do think Boulan deserves it, and I think, as you said, that the storyline, the narrative, the revenge, you know, I think it's going to be a great fight to make.
And it's going to sell tickets now.
It's going to sell tickets.
If I think about it, he's doing Jack a good job, really. If you think about the long one. People will turn up and say, I hope you give that boy a clout, that belt.
Jack's made someone to buy tickets already, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what you want out of a promotion.
So I think they've got to make a fight. But when it does happen, let's face it. I think Jack versus Boulan will just be like Wales versus Belgium in the Euros.
Yes. Hopefully we win 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Robson Carlos was the winner.
That's
sorry.
right. That's right. It'd be I posted the Carlo turn thing on it, and this is what the fight's gonna be like. Because any excuse to
play that.
He fights out of SPG or Boulan, doesn't he?
Does he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
No, you're right. He did train out there. Yeah, he did.
Because Rayburn's been up here recently again. He's away again.
Away.
And
where
he said he's a teammate.
Where fights around the pro card, we had Liam Bennett. He lost in 17 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
Steve Armbore's a good guy.
Yeah.
He threw a left hook, didn't he? I mean, it seemed like a strange punch to throw.
Caught Armbore off guard, that left hook did.
He went bump.
Yeah.
I come out, and then when I go in with the left hook, looked a bit far away from me.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and then it was.
Because funny enough, when I watched the fight, Armbore is basically throwing his right hand, not as he's going backwards, but he's not going forwards. I think he anticipated Liam coming forward.
Yeah, it was straight lines.
Yeah. So
like Liam, I think, has been working on his striking recently.
Yeah.
I don't know who. But
you should have stuck to it. Liam's got a cracking takedown,
but people are starting to learn that, weren't they? It was too bump takedown, choke.
To be honest, when I was sitting there in front row, I was sitting there with Jack and I was watching the fight, and he threw left hook and the left hook was close. Yeah. But I think that's what happened there. He threw left hook. Fuck, that was easy. Let's go in again. As he went to the secondary, like I said, he wasn't unconscious. He just couldn't recover. He got hurt with the right hand and just couldn't recover in time. Just a bit.
I think I don't know. I think with Liam, he's either fighting people under par or over par, and he needs to find the right middle ground opponent to build himself up.
Guys,
in my opinion,
I've got to talk about the fight of the night.
Yes.
Well, I don't think we've got enough time to talk about that because I got a lot to say about that. So we'll be back after a break.
Do you know what? Have you ever tried Premier cheese spread? It's the best thing.
Premier?
Yeah.
Have that on a bagel, man. That will knock your socks off anyway.
Okay.
I toasted a bagel earlier and there was
no
no
I like
butter
the
in my
idea of a
fridge.
bagel. I'm not interested in the fights on the weekend.
I toasted a bagel earlier and there was no butter in my fridge.
I don't eat butter.
It's a bagel.
Cheese Premier with chives. Cheese and chives.
Is that like the French cheese thing?
It's like in a tube, you squeeze it.
Oh no.
Mate.
Cheese in a tube, no.
Oh mate, this stuff is different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like natural cheese.
Nice.
Natural cheese is out there.
It's a bit like natural
cheese isn't real, is it?
Yes, man.
It's not cheese.
Of course it is. It's like really soft rubber.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Actually,
okay, so Mason Jones versus Kasper Vermeer. So
the Polish Machida is the
the Polish cheese master.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he come out, southpaw, big guy. Like went at Mason took not many people pushed Mason back today, to be fair. You know, it was like this isn't everyone.
Yeah.
He was good at controlling the range.
Yeah.
You know, you had that crowd
southpaw.
stuff.
Takes a bit of time to against the southpaw.
He does.
And Mason really, at the start, he really struggled to find his range and deal with the guy's speed. But Mason, the guy couldn't break Mason. And
he's
that's the
he's
thing.
a tough cookie.
He couldn't break him. And after hurting him, and he was still there.
Yeah.
And then when he found his range, he worked out the rhythm and the speed of that. He was just like.
When I watched that fight, the one thing I noticed quite quickly was the way that the Polish boy was moving. It was taking a lot of energy, and I looked over to I think it was
that's a big karate movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy. He's gonna slow down, and I mean he's gonna slow down in the first round. He said, and when he slows down, he starts going flat-footed. That's when Mason will come back. The only problem is before he slowed down, it looked like at some point he was gonna finish Mason. You know, he was getting getting some good shots off. I think at one point Mason was hurt and stuff, but I've watched all of Mason's fights, and you need more than that to put him away. I think there was a head kick that landed on him, the knee hit him, and I thought he must be hurt. He just brushed it off. It was incredible to watch.
Yeah, he seems like a different breed of fighter.
Yeah,
because he's got the traditional martial arts, the pro boxing experience and everything, and he's got a different bag of tricks to a lot of other Welsh fighters. He's I'm really excited about him. I remember when he stopped pro boxing and he had his first MMA scheduled. And I remember a boxing journalist said, "Oh, what a waste of talent! He could have gone really far boxing." And I'm thinking, if that boxing journalist watched that now, I mean, the sky's the limit for Mason.
Yeah. Well, what he's done in 12 months, because obviously, like as you were trying to explain on the live show, he's had some hard fights.
Yeah,
he's in is it six fights, 12 months?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like he comes through him, and it's like he's always got a cut.
He's always
got a black eye.
Every single one he's been has been hard fights.
Yeah, Bret
Hart's on Adrenalin.
Smashed his face, cut him open, bump him over. I mean, you only need to give him an inch and it's game over.
Yeah,
And he really excites me. And as I say, the things he's learned already in the 6 fights professional he's had.
Yeah.
That's 12 fights experience in my age. Because some of them you can have fights and you don't learn anything. He's come round.
And when it comes to athletes that get given gifts on Cage Warriors, remember that Paul Clay fought was 11-1. He was 11 wins and 1 loss. You know what I mean? The only fight that boy lost to was Aiden Lee, who's fighting for that featherweight title. I think it's featherweight title. Yeah.
Who's a monster as well? He's a big southpaw monster, isn't he?
Killer, absolute killer. But if I was Ian Dean in a matchmaker, I think the next fight really to set him up with would probably be Alexander Jacobson. Okay. Someone who lost to Soren back before the Paddy Pimblett fight.
Because I don't think Mason's ready for Soren back yet.
He's a fighter too.
But I think he's not far from it.
Not
far from it at all.
You got to watch it on Burnout, me. He's had them all very quick. I think obviously let's talk about the main events with Jack Shaw. He's had 9 pro fights now, but they've been spaced out, didn't they? Yeah. Not a long time.
No, what's that 8? No, sorry, isn't he?
9.
Jack's 8. 9,
I think no, yeah.
Let's look at that.
But
we have share dogs.
Because I know.
Oh, 9-0. There he is.
But I think Mason's 6 have been very close together, and it's like and Jack's hasn't come out as damaged. He probably will have a bit of a break now. By saying I don't know the Cage Warriors back in December.
But then again, Mason did say after his fight he's been active the last 12 months, and maybe he was going to take not a break.
He should probably have until Christmas before doing a camp, shouldn't he? You know what I mean? Maybe.
Yeah, that was a tough.
Which
tough
makes
fight.
sense. Oh, it's tough. Makes sense. I mean, but let's talk about the plum clinch. It was great. I know he's been doing a bit of Muay Thai with the Celtic Fight Boys. Obviously, he's been away with Stephen Gifford and that. So
I was watching a lot of him when he was out in Team Alpha Male.
Yeah.
And he was sparring with some good guys. He was sparring with Sage Northcutt, doing a bit with
good guys.
What a sparring partner for the karate style.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And his Sage goes southpaw a lot, then he switches out a bit.
And obviously he's fighting the guys like Ricardo Ramos, who's there, bantamweight in UFC. He's had photos with TJ and stuff like that.
They really like him, I think, don't they?
Yeah, they do like him, man.
And he's young.
He's
young. It's exciting to watch,
I'd love to see him fight for that with belt, and obviously, in the next few fights.
Well, you got
another 2 or 3.
You got Soren back. He's the lightweight champion. He just beat Paddy Pimblett for the belt. They're not going to bring Paddy down to Wales when Paddy sells out that Liverpool arena.
No, they're not.
But there's a good chance that they'll bring. Obviously, Tank's the main man right now.
Yeah.
But everyone is got an eye on Mason. When Tank moves on to UFC, it's going to happen. Yeah. Mason's in. I think that's when he.
Mason sold a lot of tickets to the show as well.
He did when he was fighting pro. I'd never heard of the guy, and it was like, who was this guy? And he sold the place out on his own, and I was like, what?
Yeah, he's definitely able to headline the event now. After 100%, that, I mean,
100%. Jack, what they got now?
Shaky must be laughing.
Yeah. Cage Warriors with us. They got a luxury of going, you know what? Yeah, we haven't got Jack this event, but we got Mason now.
Yeah. Just bring the crazy boss back in and give Jack a day off.
I know. and Mason's not afraid to open his mouth either. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I noticed that. Yeah. In his post-fight interviews, I noticed he was a good talker. He weren't really boring. Oh, I just wait till I see
Yeah,
he was like proper. You know,
if you didn't believe me now, before,
it was great.
now I'm coming.
like I said earlier with Boland's like graffiti of the Today Combat photo. So I like to see a bit of beef, a bit of drama, a storyline, a narrative, and Mason's got that personality.
Yeah.
He can make people. You know, you can be one of them guys. You either like him or hate him.
I think it's changed a lot of people. Like I was always like be respectful, like the Brett Johns approach was doing.
Yeah.
I was shaking hands, always doing. But that's what I try doing, and afterwards I was blah blah. But it doesn't sell as many tickets as I'm gonna you up. Do you know what I mean? And like everyone's like, oh, he's saying this, he's saying that, he's saying that. But I said, and it happened to one of my fighters. Something happened the other day. My guy Caleb took a short notice fight up in London, super fight years, and he missed by about 0.2. He was like a 6-day week camp. And the other guy put it on Facebook, and they were like, I can't believe you were saying that. I said, why do you care? He is selling the fight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Caleb won't even open his mouth. Do you know what I mean? This guy's selling the fight. It's the same. Like these guys have all got their ways of selling the fight.
That's the same. It's the same as Boland and Jack.
Exactly. Jack doesn't say nothing.
Does he lift a finger up?
He's got a massive following because everyone else is doing the talking. I mean, and it's like Boland now has talked it up to be boom boom. I mean, I think so. It is. It's the way people. I think now you've got to look at it as if. Let them talk shit because it's their job.
At the same time, I think it's got to come naturally.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely.
Some people are really good at it. Some people try too hard, and it like who's that guy in the UFC though with the buzz cut?
Oh, it's Kofi Coleman.
Oh,
yeah, he just really crap at it. But then he's got so crap at it. It's actually become funny and interesting.
It's so bad, it's good.
It's like
I hate the guy.
It's like O'Hara Davis in boxing. He grew up watching pro wrestling. He's got no natural banter. He says some stuff.
Yeah.
He targeted like Hillsborough in Matchroom. Oh. Like he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing, and he starts mouthing off about like the Sun and that. Oh, I love the Sun. The Sun's the best newspaper ever. Ooh, and you know. And,
it's got like if you look at like the top end, obviously Connor's the man for that.
You need to say one sentence and that fight sold, no matter who.
Yeah,
it is,
he hasn't even got to say anything anymore.
He's one sentence and one dollar to throw at someone. That's it.
And you got like Diaz then, you know.
He's another guy.
Just so natural.
Before him it's natural.
Yeah,
when he says his stuff, it's shit talk, but he means it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and everything he says is just what he says. I loved it when like he threw the dolly through the window, and Diaz put us there. With all you guys talking now, and he turns up talking shit, and you're a problem, man. He's like he's backing Connor up now because he thinks he's right.
Have you seen the interview he has where he's it's like an MMA like news guy? No, he's going like so how's the fight's gonna go, Nate? And he's like, I'm gonna do some cool.
No, go some ninja
shit. He's lost.
Ninja shit going
there. He's being genuine, he's not joking. I love that. I love the Diaz's.
Oh yeah, like Nick Diaz, probably the first time I watched the UFC. Nick Diaz fought on that card, and on the undercard of Tito versus Chuck One, and since then, I think Robbie Lawler.
There was that Lawler fight, was it?
That was like the first event I've ever watched, and been a fan ever since. I can't believe he's still going. You know, one of Nick, not Nate, but I remember Nate.
He's a natural.
Nate Diaz in Vegas, Christy Ring Girls, who was on Adrenalin. She had a photo with him, and he's just following her around the MG and Grand and
I've seen it. I've seen him before. Never met him. I've seen him walking in. It was when we went to the athlete retreat, and we were there. Like we went up the second night. It was like the last night we were in Vegas, and me and Neil Seary were in like this. It sounds like a bad joke. Then a Welshman and Irishman. Next minute, like.
Then Robert Whitford pops up.
Yeah. But we were this actually no, sorry, we were with Stevie Ray. So we were in the club. Next minute, there's like a big bravado coming towards us. Bear in mind, Nate Diaz wasn't there for the athlete retreat. He was just in Vegas, right? And he had our entourage of about 9 or 10 guys in there pushing people, flying. And like Neil Seary tries to grab him. I don't know why, but Neil Seary tried to grab him for something, maybe just to say like, you know, I'm Irish.
How's it going?
But yeah, he's a big guy.
Them guys are naturals, I mean. Let's say going on to someone who we just said doesn't need to talk. And says has a big following. Jack Shaw. So his fight. Now obviously the controversy surrounding the weekend.
Yeah, a bit of a mess up that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
you saw it from a little bit, you know.
A lot. I mean, you sell an arena out to fight for a world title.
Yeah.
You know?
As well. That aside, obviously, that's an important thing for cage warriors. But like, for a lot of our training, and I've watched him train for like since he came back from his holiday about 14 weeks ago.
To lose £20 or no, an extra £10 from featherweight to make bantamweight, and then having to fight a featherweight. I mean, that's gonna kick him in the balls, isn't it?
Like, he didn't have to take it, but it's Jack. He's gonna win it.
Yeah.
They got the best opponent they could.
Yeah.
I mean,
but then again, though, that's what I mean about the Boolan thing. If it was me, I would have taken it.
Yeah.
Like Jack didn't need to take that fight against that Brazilian kid. The Brazilian kid has nothing to lose. He's lost now, and I was like, well. He did come in on like less than 24 hours.
Yeah, I'd like to know his payday as well. I mean,
yeah, and then Jack said, "No, I'll take that fight," but then Boone won't do the other way around. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on it.
The thing is, nobody in that crowd cared who he's fighting. They just wanted to see him fight. Yeah. They were all standing in the aisles to see him. Like, I've known Jack since probably when Shaky made his semi-pro debut in Emeryville Leisure Centre, and Jack was like an 8-year-old kid waving a flag. So I know Jack for a long time, and the transition from him being this little chubby kid to this like superstar, because people crowding you know, like people crowding the aisles just to see him, just to get a glimpse of him, touch his hand. What about Jack Shaw? And that from Abertillery, like, you know, it's mental, and it's really good.
It is. I mean, it's
tough for him, you know.
And like, what you always see after an event, I guess, is that Wales can hold a UFC thing getting thrown about now, which we hear a lot. But you know, there's so many. Like obviously Brett with his big following, being the other side of the country. I mean, it's good to see how many people in MMA in Wales are following MMA.
That's magic. So when I was watching, obviously, you say it was Jack Shaw event, but when I was watching the whole event, I kind of went to the back of the arena and had a look. They cut a little bit of the arena off for like pyrotechnic stuff, like I mean. But I thought, it's the thing they say with the UFC. They say, they won't go there; it's too small. But like, if they knew they could sell it and get away with it, then they would have it there, in my opinion.
How many people there? 4,000.
I'd say
in Cage Road, the ice rink was open to 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does full capacity. It's 3.5.
Yeah.
And you got the motor point then, which is 5.
5, yeah.
For seated.
Aren't they built in somewhere? I know we talk about this all the time, don't we? But they're built in somewhere else. But anyway, it's just nice to see that many people in Wales following MMA from different parts of the country. That was my point. Not the UFC.
Well. Big TV
I gotta be honest, I'm a massive fan when he walks out. Yeah. It's hard not to get up and start chanting Jack Shaw's on fire.
He needed the walkout.
You know, I was watching I was emceeing a pro boxing card in Bracknell on the weekend, live on Russian TV. I had the card underneath. Like I was watching underneath the table, and I'd go into the ring and I'd come up and what have I missed? And I had to sit in the car, and I was. At the event finished early, I was sat in the car watching. I was like, oh my god, I wish I was there. I wish I was one of them drunk people. I would leave that venue and get a tattoo of Jack Shaw on fire.
I'm debating to do it.
Imagine that. So you moved. It's mad to see like the rankings the other day. Obviously, you know, first and third in Britain.
Yeah.
You and him.
Yeah.
You know, to have 2 Welsh guys at the top.
Yeah. I was saying as well, that Brazilian kid, I know obviously what they say is right, it was 3-3, but like the Brazilian kid really impressed me. Like I only for the amount of fight he was in, because he was a very dangerous striker. You could see he was explosive.
Yeah. Jack, he didn't start getting his own way until he took the ground, like, so.
That's a difficult style of prop with, you know. And it's like I said, southpaw.
Yeah, and people exactly, and people always say, oh, you know, well, Jack didn't have much time. Leave to the other. But as I say, that sometimes just makes it interesting.
Yeah, they said the stoppage was bad. I didn't say the stoppage was bad.
I think, but like, he waited for him to turn. That was the point. Like, he was hitting him. I thought he could have stopped him then.
Yeah, but
and then he stopped because he turned, and then he stopped. I didn't understand. Obviously, you know, Mark's the best.
He took like 17 shots in the mouth.
Yeah.
It was only going.
It could have stopped before that. I mean, but if it would have spotted a second earlier, nobody would have said anything. I don't know. It's just strange.
It does my head in a bit when I look, like, especially referees in the game. They don't get a lot of, like, it's a bit like when I turn up to watch a football game on a Saturday. The referees just get absolutely hurled a booze at, and there's no thanks, like, for the job. And I think
against people who've never played football.
Yeah, exactly.
Or ever been in an MMA fight, because Mark Goddard was the referee, is actually a former fighter, which you don't get often, which we appreciate.
I been to a couple of Mark's fights back in the day. He wore these hot pants once. He fought Mark Goddard fought a guy, Ivan Serrati, and then Mark obliterated him, and then about a year later Mark was reffing in the UFC, and Ivan Serrati was one of the fighters in the UFC. So it was kind of mad. Like,
a strange situation.
Mark didn't ref his fight. I was gutted about that, but he was on the same event, and I'm thinking, well, he absolutely smashed this Italian bloke, and now he's in the UFC. So
I get really defensive over people talking like crap about certain referees as well. I have my favourite referees who I think do a good job, though, fairness. I'm not saying that people don't have a bad call when they do it, but like
everyone has a bad day, don't they?
Yeah, of course, you know what I mean.
Except for me, I've never messed up.
You've never had a bad day in your life, have you?
No.
Not an MC.
We were talking about the Battle of Froome, where they called the wrong guy's name.
I purposely give him the wrong order these days. Oh, Rick, our face cancelled.
I remember one time, I think it was Joe Ori. Actually, no, I've got video evidence of you doing this. And it was the Joe Ori fight that I was coming to do. I'm shipping off to Boston with Dropping Murphys. And you were singing the song as I'm walking out.
Oh man, I love it.
How many times do you do that? Do you do that a lot?
Only you. It's been a while, right?
It's been a while, it has been. I missed that sweet voice.
I lost my leg. Got up the top, said I lost my leg.
And he's belted this out. And when you listen to it back, you can hear it.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't know.
It's gotta be a good song.
Yeah, it has to be a good song.
It can't be any old song. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah.
I've seen them in Reading Festival in August one year, and they played Fairy Tale in New York.
Yeah.
And it was Sun, and it's the best Christmas song ever written, and they were covering it. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
Everything t-shirt and glasses.
So yeah, right. We got your event to promote now. In this 10 minutes we got left.
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about.
Who's main event?
There's a lot of fight, like Tyree's main event. Stuart Tyree.
Who's he fighting?
Ole Magno.
Where's he from?
He's from Norway. Yeah. So we got like 6 Norwegian fights.
6 Norwegian fights.
Norway versus Wales fights, which I think is the main part of the card. We've lost Dave Round.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So the top end of the card is going to be all Norway versus Wales, which adds a nice little, as we've seen with the Sweden.
Have you got a card there?
I have, but as I said, I'm still about with this.
Okay, so
don't shout it all out.
I won't.
Because I'm in the middle of changing. This is the order. So we're going to, like...
Is he still there?
No, so...
okay.
Yeah, so we've changed someone's own... Actually, there's 5, maybe 6 Norway versus Wales fights, which is going to top the night off. We got an undercard of 8 fights, half K1, half MMA. A lot of local lads, the Pembrokeshire lads, a couple of my guys doing K1 and MMA, and which is interesting. I know.
I didn't expect to see that next name. Sorry, guys.
Because one of your teammates pulled out.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we put that up tomorrow.
Can we talk about
everyone above it?
Everyone above that.
So let's talk about the girl fight, because obviously this is the first time I've actually, unless one of them gets pregnant by Friday.
That'd be inconvenient.
This is the first.
It's happened.
It's happened. 3 times. 3 female fights I've lost. Now
the pregnancies.
Bloody
pregnancies.
Terry, Lauren, and bloody Casey. So, so this will be. the first female MMA fights. Like, they haven't all been MMA fights, I've lost strategy. So Andrine Holt from Novus Academy in Norway versus Sophie Evans from 3D MMA. And they're both debutees. It's a 55 kilo catchweight fight, like. Yeah, it's great to be able to get a female fight on, because as you know, they're hard to match.
Have you ever done a female MMA fight?
No, the first one.
Ever?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. First one I managed to, because Casey rematched to me against his German bestie.
Yes. Junior Donny.
Who's now world champion. So, yeah, this is the first one to pull off, and I'm hoping it's one of many, because it's so much fun having the girls in there as well. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, it brings something different to the card. Above that, so we're going to talk about Owain Williams now.
Yeah.
Teammate of Brett's, loads of fun. You know what I mean, to watch.
I don't know, he just got God's gift in one of his right hand.
He seems to have a hope. He seems to land it very well.
Yeah, when he hits someone, the people go sleep.
Yeah, he hits him at the right time.
Yeah.
I've struggled back to him a little bit through. He's a couple of K1 fights he's had and stuff. You know, he's won them as well. I'm really happy to get him this fight close to home, because he's from Carmarthen. So
yes.
So close to home for him. So we'll be down there talking Welsh, which everyone in this room will appreciate, apart from me.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. Give me Shag Cymraeg, fi Brett a Euros.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me.
Pop down and off.
Mush.
13 James Wallace.
We have got, above that, we've got Sean Meany, again, big local support.
Have you seen that? Have I ever told you the story of the first time I was ever rocked? Ever.
By the Meany.
By Sean Meany. Yeah. It was my first ever spar. So I'm on about, like, I haven't sparred before this point, and Tyree come down with his brother, and I knew Tyree back then, and he was a grappler. So, you know, I just put two and two together and thought that Sean Meany was a grappler. He's not a grappler.
No, he's not a grappler.
Well,
he can grapple.
He can grapple.
Yeah, but he wants to take your head off.
Yeah, and he got like some boxing thing, and he got boxing Welsh Fest or something like that.
Maybe. The thunderous right hand.
Yeah, no, I knew about that quite quickly. So we started the fight off, and Stu was obviously down there. Obviously, he was cornering his brother, because I think he was fighting Kyle Prosser a few weeks later for an amateur belt.
Okay, nice.
Who I ended up fighting as well. But like, so he said, "Oh, but we sparring." I said, "Yeah, I'll spar him, you know, no problem." So I ran, this is a classic Brett John's chin up. Let's go. I had to run across, and I remember hitting him with like a 1-2 and thinking, oh wow, that was easy. And it didn't hurt. And I run to the fence, and before I threw the next shot, he landed 4 punches on me. I couldn't see. I ended up, I thought I was shopping in Tesco's, but turns out I was in a cage sparring. I did not knock me that
really
bad.
That bad? Yeah. Wow.
Did you get everything you needed?
I didn't drop, but I was walking towards him. And do you know, like a drunk person, like, and they get pulled with the police, walk on that line, and they're swaying everywhere. I was like that. It was the first ever and last ever time I've been properly rocked. I gave me more than the last fight. I got the head kicked by Pedro, and it hurt me, but it wasn't like that. There was like a grey sheet I couldn't see. There was everything, and a man is there. And I think as soon Stu goes, he's hurt, and as soon as he ran into me, I was like, okay, it's time for double X now. Let's go back.
I'm kicking your ass down.
Everybody's a striker until they get punched. That was classic Brett Johns, that wasn't it?
Yeah. No, I was to say, Sean really took the house down last time. His opponent pulled out, replaced him. It was a stoppage. You know, he hit the guy. It was the end of that. It's good to have him on. Same card with his brother, Stu Tyree, who's again the main event. Yeah. We may as well talk about this. So basically, what's happened? So we've lost one of the opponents for the Welsh opponents for the Norway fight. So Bogdan Rybkin, I would like to say.
Yeah. Sounds good.
19-year-old. He's had a couple of what's called interclubs, because MMA is illegal in Norway. So he's had a couple of fights at the underground or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it's not, you can't do it. So he's now fighting Caleb John from my gym. Now people know from kickboxing, really.
Yeah,
from punching and kicking people in the face. Yeah.
What's his belt he won?
He's Welsh K1 champion, and he's British junior. So he again 19 as well. Yeah. So he wanted to do MMA, but as I say, we wasn't going to do it this time, because we were working up to a British title at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But he stepped in because he's just up for it. You know what I mean?
He loves to scrap.
Yeah,
I love the kid.
He's up for it. So that is going to be loads of fun. Yes, we got some good Muay Thai, K1 fights. Some of the Muay Thai gyms. We got Kieran Early from Beals Muay Thai, and the undercard fighting Ben George from Celtic Pride. Again, the Abertillery guys. Rugby Reese is fighting Birmingham lad. That one's going to be fun. A couple of our teammates then doing K1 and MMA.